バカみたいこの世が俺自らさて次々とこのあれ流し歌さてを Fuck, I don't remember the things. To be fair, it's like a miracle because I've managed to like get the migraine out, but I'm still having like a small neck pain, if I can call it small. Dame, dame, dame yo, dame, dame yo. Let's fucking go. Boo. You feel better though, right? Yeah, I feel kind of better. So yeah. It's just, you know, the neck pain is kind of still there, so I might have some someday I might have some breaks while drawing, just to, and you might see my model to make like really bizarre movements with the head. It's most likely because I'm, you know, trying to move it around just to, you know, correct myself. I don't know, probably I've slept wrong. That's that's the oldest thing I've ever said. I've slept I've slept wrong. I already noticed, yeah. I've just slept wrong. Get used to it. No. I had my birthday only 3 days ago. Come on. Phone? No, it shouldn't. I don't have anything. Yeah. Not mine. So probably the AI that is, you know, correcting my my microphone, because I'm using the. Be right back. You caught me while I was making food. Alrighty, Kimo. Alrighty. But yeah, I'm feeling alright enough to draw. There you go, something from the new playlist that Chill Hop released. Alrighty. This is actually something I'm kind of trying to test out. You might see it on the, because I'm trying to get into the weekly schedule. Hi Shuma, Gatav here, how are you? Hope everything's going. So this is like a Valentine's Day special, you know, edition for it, but that's not what we are going to work on. We're going to get back to working on the things. So I have a couple things that might work really quickly and really well, so we are going to probably get rid of the funny mushroom, and we'll see. I think we might be able to tackle all three. We'll see. For interested ones, still no mockups. Still searching for a good site. Yeah, because I want to have like a mockup for all the items. Hi Bat, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything's going. I believe this is the first thing you're on, so hope you find a comfy corner here. How are you? So yeah, let's continue making the logos. Figma. Yeah, Figma might actually work. I would need to find the artworks for the thing. Or find a plugin for Figma, because I have Figma. I'm using it. Good. How about you? I hope you are doing amazing. I'm doing good. Just having some neck pain. So yeah, I am using Figma. I've been using that for posters, for other stuff, like, you know, generally. I might actually try to find like a plugin that would allow me to make mock-ups for products like coffee cups and stuff. Because so far I have only for like PC, you know, for PC, laptops, tablets, phones and stuff. That's the only thing I could find. I just need, like, you know, for example, possibility to place it on a newspaper or on like some sort of whatever, you know, like just generally anything. So funny mushroom, huh? Funny mushroom. I was making F like that. When I was in a elementary school, that's how my capital F looked like. My teacher forced me to make it differently because she, quoting her, she couldn't deduce what is. It's a 7. Primary school all over again. No, she like couldn't deduce if it was T or 7 or whatever I wrote, so she forced me to write F differently. But that's actually how you wrote 7 that way. Really? We are always wait. We were writing it like this. There's like a wave here. Funny. Hi Zach, got over here. How are you? Brain, how's it going? Yeah, but the F looks the other way. True. True. Funny mushroom. It sounds like a... Not gonna be able to say much. It's okay, Zach. It's okay. Glad to have you around, though. Oh no. Really hoping you will get better really soon. What exactly funny mushroom could be for? I was thinking about like a drugstore, right? Yeah. So how what could be a good drugstore connected to? I think like Lobster 2 could be good. This is Bomb Factory. And instead of O, you get the freaking red button. Absolute brilliance. Impact would be good then. Impact is typical meme thingy. Javanese, no. Lobster 2 is good. For this, I don't know why, it just looks good. For the drugstore thing, old script kinda looks. I don't know why. The old script is making it look kinda like a racing store or something, like car parts store. Hairdresser vibes, yeah, that too, yeah, especially that, like a hairdresser vibes, yeah. So I don't know. Protest revolution? No, fuck no. That one looks kinda okay. Protest riot. And let's make it in a circular text. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing I would do. All these letters make a circle. All these letters make a circle. I actually feel like I'm going crazy. You know, that's good, but I think making it like double. What is that one? Let's make it 500, and let's make it 500 here too, because why not? I just... huh. No, that's interesting. Oh. Quick question, yeah? What's up? You guys also have deposit price put on literally everything drinkable? No? Only smaller stores are taking deposit and only on glass bottles. No, we are not getting that. It's just a price. You are paying what you see in the store. There's no deposit here. Now we have it on literally everything. Shoot. You know what that would mean? That soon it's going to actually come to Poland. It's like 50 groszy. That's not much. But the sheer fact that actually... yeah, no. That's a bad juju. I don't like it. Nah. It adds up, yeah. Come on, I just want this to be counterclockwise. Of course. Okay. Also, homeless people hiding in the selective container ninja ink stuff, bro. Just imagine. We have bottle exchange automats everywhere too now. Oh yeah, we have plastic bottle exchange automats. Like if you have like a plastic bottle, you can, but not in every store. We don't have it, for example. So basically, you can exchange your plastic bottles into money. But that's that. We don't have any deposits on that anyway. So just if someone wants to, you know, pay up or whatever. Yeah, but aluminium cans too, we don't have it. It's not working for aluminium cans. No, only plastic. We have only plastic. It would be good for cans though. I have like a fuck ton of cans. But we don't. It's weird because they can't be crushed, yeah. I mean recycling. Used to crash them to fit more into the selective, I see. Okay. And now the typical mushroom that you see. Probably in a lot of games. Pixel art games, because I can't draw any other mushroom. No, just joking. Don't worry. I don't crash my... I haven't really crashed my can in years. I don't know why, just don't feel like it. Back then I really liked crashing cans. I was crashing cans bare hand into those small pocks that you usually have. Probably I could still do that. Why couldn't you? What? Why couldn't I? I'm getting confused by what I'm saying right now. That's not good. Please help me. That seems an edible mushroom for some reason. And so it's supposed to be. It's a drugstore after all. And for sure those drugs ain't medicine. A what? A drugstore? so yeah. Why is my imagination so weird now? No idea. What is your imagination showing you? I'm scared to ask, but also I saw into a thing. Huh? What you mean? Eggplant put into half a lemon? Hungry will think about the bread, I guess. The mushroom. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, it kinda looks like this. Now as you've pointed that out, I also see that. Okay, now let's narrow this. Now I'm craving some mushrooms. Good, I could help you out, Kimo. Now you know what to eat. Steamed mushroom. Yeah. I like stuffed mushrooms are good too. With cheese, yeah. Yeah. My mom does really good ones. Haven't had those in a while though. Burned my tongue. Oh shoot. Watch out how you eat. Yep, nope. We are going to do it differently because I'm going to actually do something to myself if I'm going to continue drawing it like that. I just had the greatest idea. What is the greatest idea? But it's horrible. Okay. Man, I've learned some C# today. Pushed through the loops. Now I'm on 3 last chapters. I'm happy. Go to a live that's 18 plus only and say there's children present if they cuss on this live stream. That's just a bit irritating. Though, because YouTube does that thing. Like, I've been marking my streams for adults. Are there 18 plus live streams? Yeah, like for example my YouTube streams. Like, they are marked for adults. And people that are not adults are still seeing my content. Like actual kids, like 6-year-olds, 8-year-olds, we've had those on streams. Though I've had my YouTube strictly set, my YouTube stream strictly set to be 18 plus. Well, for adults, for YouTube is like 16 plus rather than 18 plus, but you catch the drift. I think I was 17 when I saw your streams and talked to you. I mean, still, like, YouTube's, you know, for adults is 16 plus rather than 18 plus, but you know. And my streams are still kinda, you know, family friendly. I just cuss every now and then. Oh yeah. I've been drawing on the wrong layer. Also, what is Twitch's stand on artistic nudity nowadays? I didn't really traverse this further. The topic just got silenced. How the fuck nobody came up with the idea to make a feature to undo stuff and redo a new layer? No idea, but that's actually a great idea. That would solve a lot, actually. Okay, wait. I need this to be like, what, 15, 10? I think 10. Is Clip Studio scriptable? No idea, actually. I haven't seen any, like, script. Anything like load script or plugin or anything like that. So I doubt. It's not scriptable, yeah. Served me more broccoli. Cool. Served you more broccoli. Meanwhile, me in the closed asylum. I'm sorry, Mr. Davis, but I think your dementia and Alzheimer's is progressing way too fast. Me. Hey, chat, is this for real? There's a guide on how to make plugins for it, but it's in Japanese. Bro. Yeah, Clip Studio Paint has some, you know, issues on that side. Same with things like skewing and shit, so... But it's not for, you know, like editing or anything like that. My friend threatening to oof a whole server from my game, and I said you're joking, right? Because I was in that server. Okay. So... Did your friend did that? That would be funny as fuck. Sorry, I'm just... What is oofing? Probably like kill. You know, maybe DDoS the server of the game. Or maybe dude is an admin and he's about to, you know, kill the server or something. Can be killed in a lot of ways, yeah. Everything is good besides this part, I hate it. To do that with some redstone contraptions. Oh, I've seen the people making the server killing machines projects. She tortured me for trying to help oof her. Yes, she oofed the server, I see. Probably YouTube is not allowing to say kill. She's still mad because I almost won. Can't say oof what it really means. CSP plugins are only for image filters, no real scripting capability, yeah. I would reckon that Clip Studio Paint is just a drawing engine. I would expect that you can't really do much with it. Krita, on the other hand, I feel like it's much more open. I mean, it's open source if I remember correctly, so of course it's more open. But still, Krita is fully scriptable, yeah. Roblox game, she was number in strength, she had a damage and half trade, I can deals more damage and heals faster, number 1. I see. Merge Krita and Blender, lol. Damn. Need to do some things like applying for jobs. I'll see you later. See ya. This logo might actually be a bit more difficult to make. Just a normal edible mushroom. Also, right before the stream, I've had a really nice supper. A PB&J sandwich with cocoa. Hi Skylar, glad to have you here. How are you? Hoping how's it going? Oh, mushroom. Yep. We are drawing a mushroom today. Actually, we are going to make some more logos. At least I think so. I want to speed up my works because this is going to land in my portfolio. We're making generally logos and mood boards for, you know, the corporational thingy. So, yeah. I don't know, this is not looking okay. Hi Jayong, glad to have you here. How are you? How's it going? Hi, okay, bye. I'ma go sleep. This time zone thing probably not working in my favor. I always miss the stream. It's okay, Jayong, it's okay. I was actually thinking of making the shadows black, like this. Maybe at halftone. Might be, actually. I think? No. If adding strong shadow like that works on only black and white. No, it's not only. Not working only on black and white. For example, look at the comic books. This is called cell shading. Generally, you're adding white and black as the not only the line art but also the shadow colors. And you're not needing much other colors, to be fair, either. Like Marvel books. Yeah. But yeah, that's something I might still, you know, try and explore. Alright, just one eye up, I see. Then be yourself, yeah. As much. Those detour shadows also look cool, yeah. The halftones. Yep. At this point, I have absolutely not even a single idea what yapping means, and I'm too scared to ask. No, that's too much. And generally, that's too much. Everything? I see. Oh, I see. I don't know, really. I'm sorry? No, it's okay. Why are you sorry? There's something wrong with this area. I can't pinpoint what exactly is wrong with it. I feel like it's not steep enough. Why erase to correct things? Kinda. Meta stability, okay, hello, goodbye. Bye bye. Take care. Ah, gee, I don't think this mushroom is actually turning out well. Let me check for some references, because I'm literally going crazy here. Okay. This shouldn't be here. And just go like that. There. Much better version. Unfortunately, this is something that happens. At times you've gotta work things out like this. Works on One Piece. I'm almost done with the Sky Island saga. So I'm just chilling. Okay, now let's go here. Let's do that. Let's make the underneath part. opacity, no overlay. Probably I can do overlay normally. Add glow, there we go. Maybe something lighter. Color dodge, yeah, color dodge is good. Or maybe, I don't know about this. So that's that. The straight up dot. Okay. Cool. That's still bad. Dude, I don't have... What? Why is it bad? It just looks like shit. To be fair. I wouldn't want a logo like that. Bro. Give it crazy colors. Have you ever done one of those neon sign looking logos? Yeah. You think that this is the way for this logo? No, it just came into mind for crazy colors. I see. Also, yesterday the movie I was watching with my mom was actually based on the Dear David story. That internet pasta that someone was cranking on Twitter back in the days. When they messed it up, kinda. They've changed the main premise. So the main author was turned into a guy working for BuzzFeed, which I don't think was true in the original. I believe it was just like a story writer that, you know, was just making an immersive storytelling. He mentioned that the story is not real at some point, and you know, he just made it like that. But they've made the main character, so the person who supposedly was, you know, posting things, working for BuzzFeed. Hey, that actually looks nice. Finally something. It's just I needed to go with the mushroom part, like that. I'm kinda thinking if the version you've mentioned wouldn't be better, considering that it's like a drugstore, but the kind of drugstore where you would be able to actually buy actual drugs. Kinda. You know, to add some... it can be a strip bar too. True. It can be too. But I was... So yeah, that's... Well, since you've mentioned it, I'm wondering, because I'm now kinda pondering the, like, what would be the main purpose of it, you know? Because now I'm making it kind of for like a movie award. Oh, it's like a movie award. Yeah, kinda. I mean, without those, like, hairballs around, probably it would look more like, you know... Yeah. I hate when it skips a bunch except the first characters. Understandable, it would drive me crazy, to be fair. I don't have patience to things like that, to be fair. So right now it looks maybe not like movie award anymore, but it can it only happens when switching between computers with the keyboard. I see. Good thing that I'm actually not using couple PCs for the same keyboard. But now it's a very funny mushroom. Yeah, hi that one. That I hear how your brain is going. I think it's the first time around, so hope you will find a comfy corner here. How are you? So now it's looking like a drugstore logo, right? But now here's the question: do I want to make it a neon sign and actually make it like a, you know, street bar or whatever kind of thing, or what effect do we go for? You know, I think that would be a bit more difficult, actually. Hi Rengoku, glad to have you here. How are you? What's going? Welcome back. Yeah, I'm wondering on the logo, but yeah, that's now something interesting. I mean, it doesn't have to be a strip club. It can be just a club. You know, like a pub or bar, whatever. It can also use the neon sign logo. No bueno though. Let me open a window because it's difficult to breathe. It's funny though because I've ate peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and now my mouth is kinda numb. I might actually be allergic. Okay, the end of the beat. I was actually making a joke. You know, I might be actually allergic. Slam on the desk. I'm cautious. Shiitake mushroom. I have absolutely not even a single idea. But yeah, I guess. No idea. Bro, I can't stop yawning. Oh, right, Pokemon Pocket actually. Made the thing. They release a new set of packs. It's starting now. They're releasing way too many packs for people to catch up with all the cards. Like between first and second set, you haven't really had that much time. Such a short time. It was actually a bit. So, for example, if I would start playing this game from the very beginning, because I haven't, I would probably have the first set complete before the second set would be released. Now, between the second and third set, it was like a month of break. Not even a whole month. Or maybe a whole month, maybe slightly over. But let's make that 25. Like that. Now let's adjust line width, narrow, and let's make this go like that. Actually, that's not right. Kinda. Let's say that it's okay. I really hope that I don't have any issues with the internet right now, because I shouldn't. Gee. Doubt this is actually in any way, shape or form interesting, what I'm doing right now. I really need a portfolio. And that's like... one of the moments where I could work on it. Damn. Kinda. Almost. Why does every logo artist have a fish in their portfolio? Fish is quite difficult shape to make. So sooner or later, you know, it's good to have some sort of a fish in the portfolio just to prove the point that you can make out of very specific shapes. And you know, generally like idea making, right? Like what you can make with a fish. I swear to God, I'm going to just hang myself. I have a funny idea. Okay. It would be bad for a logo. You think? My imagination, what if the cap of the mushroom had disco lights in it so roaches can dance under it? That's actually crazy. That's actually good. Also, mushrooms are often portrayed with, for some reason, with a snail for some reason. You have no idea what came to my mind when I've read this first time. And that's absolute. I have an idea. That's absolutely hilarious. Because of the typo. Just imagine the mushroom having fangs and biting its own stem, but it's more like the two vibes. Like that? Oh, mama. Yeah. But with human teeth. Jesus. Man, I can't get the inside of this mushroom work. I guess I'm going to leave it like that. Or maybe should I give it a color? What you think? Purple? and green. Don't know. Give it a smile and a small hand so it tips its cap. Just random ideas. Pum 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 pum. Let's see. That's a duty. Food delivery, gotcha. Did not get lost this time. Damn. Okay, that's that. I guess we're going for a minimalistic view on this beach. Yeah. Let's make that part smaller. And we need to make a frame for it. Two colors, good. Let's go on colors and pick a third color for it. So one is this one is this one. I need third color. Let's lock these two. Lapis lazuli. Not a bad color, actually. Not a bad choice. This color is going to be like an additional color that you are not really going to see. But for example, you know, for writing and shit, we're going to have that. Or we can... I wish I could screenshot my mind. Why is that? I have a really good idea for something else already. That's valid. Fuck. I know when I get to a point of drawing, it will fade. No, that'll be pain in the ass to actually make it work. Whatever. Should have done this before I've merged everything. Whatever. So this is what we are going for. So have, what was it? Protest Triad regular. What would work with that would be surprisingly all lobster 2. That's that. Let's not overdo it. But yeah, to be fair, what I'm usually doing is that I'm writing the idea, like I'm trying to describe that idea. It's for one, because again, I don't really have imagination, so that's the only way how I can, you know, have a picture of how exactly does it work and look, but it's also a really good way of you know, this like saving what you have on your mind. So if you see something, if you imagine something, you can actually write it down. It's allowing you to, you know, see it in the thing. Not really worrying about nothing. Okay, that mushroom had me for way too long. You have words and create a picture, but sometimes it's harder if you have a picture and you have to put it towards true. And back to picture potentially, yeah. It kinda is, it's kinda going to give you the effect of animals from medieval times, the pictures, like, you know, oh, make a horse that lives in water, it's gray and have huge teeth and it's round and fat. And you have like really weird ass stuff while someone was just describing a hippo. Especially since it's a lot harder to describe things in the mind than a picture you see. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hmm. Let me see. YouTube is having a stroke. That's no good. 0 frames dropped. That's good. Taco Dragon and Taco Neko is left. So basically we have now a taco place and sushi place to do. I'm thinking. I wonder if there is a drug which would make you imagine, bro. I've never had any contact with drugs, to be fair. But I've seen some people talking about that. Like, what would be like? Because, for example, when someone is tripping, right? It's like their imagination is taking effect. Is there a chance that, for example, person with aphantasia would be able to take any sort of like drug and, you know, boost the imaginative capabilities? Like, for example, you know, I've seen people. There was like a dude that was, you know, making different paintings on different drugs. He was like, for example, painting on a mushrooms or something like that. I heard most people who have no inner voice having inner voice and that kind of stuff. Like, for me, it's a bit... I don't know how to describe it. Like, I just can't. I can't bring myself to see any image in my head. Like, maybe it might be you know, like, aphantasia is a form of hypophantasia. Seeing colors they never experienced before, yeah. So, but basically, maybe there is a chance to boost those imaginative capabilities, but would that mean that, like, would it unlock the portion of my brain that is responsible for imagination, or would I only have imagination for the period of tripping on the drug? Like, you know, that's kind of a question, right? It would be interesting experiment, to be fair, because I haven't, when I was reading documents about that, just while tripping, I see. Because, for example, when I was reading about the aphantasia and stuff, I haven't really seen anyone even trying the usage of a drug to try and boost the imaginative capabilities. Which it's quite bizarre, because a lot of psychiatry and psychological papers actually say, you know, talk about usage of a drug. Like, for example, how person that is a full sociopath is acting on drugs. Because, for example, some drugs are causing euphoria, so what if person that is not capable of showing the emotions or feel emotions or whatever, you know, that the sociopath can be, would take a drug that is causing euphoria, right, etc. So people were testing that, but no one ever thought about, apparently no one ever thought about using drugs on people with aphantasia. That's a really interesting thing. Now, as you've mentioned that, like, because that makes sense. Like, some drugs actually boost imaginative capabilities. It's just no one ever thought about it. Huh. Well, for sure I'll never be able to test the theory because you know, I'm the good boy. To be fair, I don't know why, but I'm very critical on the logos and stuff. Like, I have to say that I'm looking at my logos and I'm just, you know, like, those are logos you would see, like, especially that word salad thing, right? Cine Chill would also could be a logo, like. There's that sage plant, Salvia, or Salvia, however people are calling that. Like, I've heard that people are tripping balls after Salvia. Like, dude lived for like 3 months in like a different world with like wife and kids in the span of 10 minutes. That's crazy, actually. Imagine. Theoretically, that's actually, I think that's something I could get in Poland. One of my old classmates grew them, really? Like, that's, to be fair, that's like a herb that is used in medicine, so that's something that can be, you know, planted and grown. I think it's still not prohibited. Yeah. Because like it's used it has medical purposes too, right? So they can't really prohibit something that, I mean, they can, but you know, it's for example, here in Poland we are using sage in most of our medicines. That's actually crazy. So if they would prohibit sage, that would erase a lot of pharmaceutical companies. Yeah, but that's a special site. Yeah, true. Kinda like CBD, right? Not the usual one, which is in everything. Yeah. Oh well. So I'm wondering, Taco Dragon, for sure I would want to have like a cartoonish taco with like first Dragon Ball dragon coming out of it. Taco Neko, I think like having a logo with a octopus with cat ears would be enough. Dragon eating a taco so hot it spits fire. That's good idea actually. That makes sense. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, I can make logos, right? But I'm actually experiencing difficulties in figuring out what I want from the logo. So that's definitely a thing. But this is a really good idea. What? Also, it's weird that some days I have these imagination rushes, other days hard to imagine a cube. I've noticed that for me, it's very dependent on the day. I have days like that too. Like, generally like conceptual idea or like idea making. Like one day I'm just like, like super creative. I can sit down and oh, I'm going to draw this. I'm writing so many different ideas. I'm writing huge portions of my book. Like I feel so motivated. But there comes another day, like I'm just I'm just sitting like a sad frog in a chair and I have no idea what to do. Like seriously. And I'm struggling in getting into anything. Like that's kind of the same idea, because it's also an issue for me with coming up with ideas, right? Really? No idea. So yeah, this is for what? For everything, really. Like, I'm struggling with getting ideas, just generally. I'm sitting, looking at my book, what I have written, and like, okay, I kind of know like, how I can continue that, but I just can't bring myself to ideate the idea, ideate the thing I want to write, Like, I know more or less how the continuation would go, but I can't really bring the idea to life, generally. Same for drawing. Like, if I want to draw, let's say, I don't know, I'm sitting down, I'm even looking through Pinterest and I'm just scrolling mindlessly and nothing helps. I'm just then sitting, watching anime or YouTube. Just that. Also, it's, by the way, about watching YouTube, it fucking sucks how much AI content you have on YouTube Shorts nowadays. And it's like a plague. It's starting to grow more and more obvious. I mean, more and more obvious. It starts to be more and more apparent. Like, I've had maybe only one normal creator. Hi Prakash, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything is going. I believe this is the first time you're around, so hope you find a comfy corner here. How are you? Also manga sites. Yeah. Those are also growing way too much with AI content. I don't like it, but people are boycotting AI, and that's a good sign, because people are, you know, there are still people who are lingering somewhere and thinking that they are going to achieve something with AI, and, you know, people are boycotting this just so they wouldn't be fed with this AI slop, you know? This is a good thing that people are fighting against that, because, you know, again, AI are tools. They are tools. That it's like, you know, you are going to the paper store, you are buying a sketchbook and a pencil, but you are not drawing anything. You are just saying that those things are your artwork, you know? That pencil is your artwork, and sketchbook itself, like empty sketchbook without drawing anything. That's literally how it feels when people are saying that this is their artwork when calling... This is their artwork while showing AI generated artwork. Because it's kind of like a tool for making references, you know? To help ideate. Kind of like, you know, false imagination. I think it's more like... Yeah. Getting a dog and telling the dog shit is theirs. Yeah, like that. Exactly. Exactly. So basically, okay, I've seen people using AI for AI generating, for example, concepts for characters, like designs for characters, right? That's valid reference, right? Like, you can't have an idea, so it's generally like, oh, I like the jacket from that character, I like pants from that character. It's just you are getting things fit into the concept you have in mind, right? So you don't have to scroll through Pinterest, and that's that. It's literally like working like this. So you can straight up use AI for making your own references, but again, it's as you've said, it's like getting a dog and telling that the dog shit is theirs. That's that. Really. So those are yeah. So it hurts. It actually hurts. Because, like, you know, I don't know even where does that come from, you know? Let me explain. So you have a lot of people, you know? A lot of people actually talking about, like, you know, oh, let's talking about the fact that, you know, AI is a tool, it shouldn't be like used this way. People are getting, you know, getting lashed out on the internet for using AI, getting called out, getting issues, losing traction, you know, generally followers, and basically ruining their, you know, online careers. But people are still doing that. Like, it's literally like they are not learning from anything. Like, it can still be sad, you know? If there was AI involved. So that's like, I don't know, like, I wouldn't necessarily like, so far people are doing good simply by, you know, making people not want to make AI generated content anymore. Like, I believe we should keep pushing that. Unfortunately, when a new AI drops, more people are coming in, right? So text-to-video AI got better. A lot of short-term content started to happen with AI. AI YouTube content dropped because YouTube made something like that. People started making YouTube shorts based on that. And to be fair, it's kind of sad because, for example, you have Kwebbelkop, right? He straight up he ruined his entire career. Like, ruined his whole career just because he wanted to make AI content. AI generated content, you know, like videos. He exchanged himself for AI. He now makes YouTube shorts with AI generated videos in the background, and he put his AI into the videos to react to those videos, right? So it's AI reacting to AI. So it's like another freaking loop. It's just, you know, another set of slop that is going on. And more, and there are even huge YouTubers that decided to do that, which I absolutely despise the idea of, because like people are coming in to have interaction with, not with the AI, but actually with the person, right? Like, okay, they are watching video, so there's no much interaction, but the interaction is watching the video. They have interaction with the content creator by seeing actual human being and their live reactions on certain things. That's why things are funny, for example, right? Like when I'm watching, let's say, Smitty, like I've been watching his GTA 5 videos. I was literally, you know, I was cracking a laugh every now and then. Why? Because that was funny, because those were genuine freaking people having fun, and that's what makes people happy, right? If we are, for example, if it's going to like start to be more and more, you know, real, that people are now going to make, you know, AI generated content and only that, like, it's going to be more depressing. Like, world is going to be just a fucking depression in appeal. Straight up. Like, this is sad. And it's not sad because of how this content looks like. It's sad because those people think they can go with it. This is sad because they think so little about their viewers. I think like this is actually something that, you know, like thinking about the viewers like about mindless monkeys that they are going to watch any slop they will put out. The time where we can't tell if it's AI will come. Yeah. Unfortunately. But to be fair, I'm just wondering, why is this even happening? Is it really so difficult for people to sit down and make content as they were doing? Like, I don't have an issue to sit down and draw and talk with y'all. And I hope you don't have any issue with me, you know, drawing for the nth time. If they don't use plain mass models with conveyor content, just look at Neuro, she's funny. Yes, but Neuro is made specifically for that. It's like people knew that for a while. Hi Neo, Gatavik here, how are you? Hope how's going? I've been checking a lot of guides on YouTube video making as I want to start this year as a hobby, but most guides have some sort of AI involved and I refuse to do that. Yeah, good call Neo, but yeah, as you know, we are talking like more and more people. To be fair, again, like using AI as a tool is good. it's just like any other LLM model, just fine-tuned and prompted properly. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But, you know, it's also additional thing, like the Vidal thing, right? Like Vedal thing. Or look at Red. It's an asshole. Yeah, but, you know, I understand when it's clearly said like, oh, hey, this is, here's your AI persona, right? People know that Neuro is AI. I made her to be like that. And that's cool, right? But like, again, it's good that if, for example, we know like with Neuro, fine-tune unfortunate content. I see it as a tool, but they recommend using ChatGPT to write scripts, and since I wanna do pseudo-educational, I don't trust ChatGPT to have the facts correct. True, true. Yeah. If you want to have pseudo-educational, you shouldn't really go into that. What ChatGPT can help you with is, for example, fine-tuning your script. Because it's going to keep the content you already have. Of course, reread it. Like, if you are working with AI, always reread everything it's writing. You can use AI agents where there is one coming up with stuff, while the other is just constantly fact-checking them. Yeah, that's also a thing. Also, DeepSeek is better now in free. DeepSeek. Unravel the mystery of Agi with curiosity answered. Ooh. Okay. Not sure if it's more creative. But for example, I'm using AI in book writing pipeline to skip the longest chunk of the book writing. I'm still kinda like I'm explaining what exactly is happening on quote-unquote the page, because it's usually taking less and more than A4 page, but it's just writing the push like thing to push through. I'm doing that just to kinda see what it's going to spew and have like a sketch of the entire book. This is something you are still doing, but it's taking a lot and you are rewriting everything anyway. So it's kind of like a waste of time, which you have to do. Which I don't like, and I believe that using AI for something like that is actually helping a lot. Of course I'm going to reread it, because it's most likely spewing bullcrap anyway. And I'm going to rewrite it into my words and rewrite it to the general idea that I have for the chapter, right? But I'm going to have like the entire like push through with the... I see, might have to check and try if it makes any script better or see if it helps. You know, like for example, like how to say this? If you are going to write a script, you can write a script what you are going to say and push it into AI like ChatGPT to actually help you like set up breaks, cuts, and general editing in the video, because you have to include that into the script. So you can say like, how could I you know, like you're pushing your script and asking AI, how could you possibly make a video with this script edited to be really interesting or something, and it's going to explain, like give you tips and stuff. Like personally I found that it's actually giving really good tips. But yeah, also it shows you its inner monologue, which led to the answer. Yeah, but better at math and science and facts, except if you ask about Tiananmen Square and that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, because it's like Chinese, right? Or Taiwanese. I think Chinese. I'm bad at geometry, sorry. Chinese, yeah, okay. I see. Editing is something I fear. I haven't touched editing in over a decade, and then on Windows Video Maker for making AMVs, so maybe it could help with that. Yeah, but I don't want to use AI generated art for the B-roll. No, don't do that. It's going to be crap. Just to be fair, how did that push through? That's bizarre. So Neo, personally, I would say it's actually how to say this? Personally, I would say that it's actually what is really interesting is, for example, let's say how Jaden Animations is making the, you know, videos. For example, if I would ever do like a storytelling video, I would for sure animate it, like Jaden Animations. Make like a simple animation, make maybe like a very, you know, very simple version of Davis with and then I would just, you know, explain the thing in a video like that. I was actually thinking about making a version of Davis like that and animated for DAA, because I believe that it's actually going to be way better this way, at least for the talking parts. But I would have to still have the, you know, Clip Studio Paint working on, so that's one thing. Another stuff is that I'm still struggling with the AA, and I think I would use AI to help me push this thing further. Like, finally move with it, you know? Because for example, now I'm going to for sure have possibility to sit down and record something, but then again, I'm learning C#, writing a book, yada 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 yada. And so there's still way too many things. Have you seen those animated shorts for HoloLive with simple art and animation? Those are awesome. Yeah, like that. Yeah, exactly. Like, for example, I would find an entire video made like that, even like pseudo educational or like semi-educational or just educational, whatever, however you would want to make it. I would find it really interesting. Yeah. Like, for example, I was thinking about recording long plays without my Vtuber model, and then make the you know, make the video where I would just heavily edit it with memes, but also add like a drone, you know, simple drone Davis, and just make it like, you know, make some funny animations with Davis, for example, you know, to compare to stuff. There would be some work to that, but I feel, you know, first of all, I'm going to, I've picked my mind. For now, we are working on my portfolio. I'm actually making this for the graphic designer, so I'm making 5 different quote-unquote corporations. But I'm also doing this for my realistic artistic universe, right? Because you know, I need to fill in something. So yeah, for sure we are going to make more, but I need just those 5. We are almost done, so when we'll finish that, I'll sit down, make some mock-ups off stream, most likely, and just make stuff work well, you know, like work out, make portfolio a bit better, make portfolio actually have sense. But yeah. But when it comes to the AI, treat it as a tool. And remember that you pick your own tools. If you don't want to use AI generated art, sure, you don't have to. I wouldn't use that either. I don't want to. So that's that. Another thing, for example, I would want to write my own scenario, so I would have full control what I'm saying on the thing, not AI, because still, like, you know, it's me who is making the video. But for example, I would throw it straight in there, like the full finished script, asked how I could, you know, cut it into chapters in the video, how I could edit them, you know. Even you can even ask what gags you could use in the video, and it's going to give you some ideas. But just go for ideas, don't and try to make something, still make something of your own. I mean, you can still use whatever the AI will give you, but you know, you do you. But yeah, again, it's a tool. It's straight up a tool. So unfortunately, some people, you know, don't understand that. But hey, actually, Neo, haven't seen you in a while, personally. I see you want to get into YouTube. Where have you been, to be fair, since last time we've talked? So, to be fair, yeah, like, I'm slowly unloading from some stuff, but you know, there are some important things, like, again, portfolio. Though I'm thinking about sitting down and making, for example, on stream, like a Dr. Seuss book. That would be funny. You know, drawing all that stuff. True, I have been lurking when I dropped by, but also the World Championship of Handball is going on, which I am invested in. Otherwise, had a tough start of the year, illness-wise. Oh, I see. To be fair, I'm for 2 months on sick leave, and most likely I'm going to be 3rd month. Until like middle of the March. At least I'm hoping to go like that. I'm also seeking for a new job. Though I'm writing a book and I'm hoping to, you know, to be able to work this out and learning C#, progressing. I'm probably after the stream going to sit down and try to finish the book or write as much as possible until I'm going to be locked out, because I still haven't found a good LLM model for writing books, because I have an engine from Zega, so I can use it. I think I would have to change the model and fine-tune it and shit. Hope you get a new job that isn't too tough, but I suppose more importantly, better work hours? Yes. Yes, better work hours. Like, working for 12 hours is not good. I don't recommend. Like, I've seen in the prompt if you didn't want it to be an a-hole. I don't mind that. But yeah, I might actually change it. A bit. But yeah, generally I would have to just mangle a bit. But still, for now I just want to have this possibility to be locked out. That's like 300 IQ plays. because whenever I have the days where I'm writing the book, focusing on writing the book, I'm writing the book until I'm getting locked out and I can't use ChatGPT until certain hour. So then I'm getting down and doing something else, like for example working on a game or learning C#, etc. And then when the hour comes in, I'm sitting down and again writing the book. So, but then I have, you know, days where I'm focusing on, let's say, learning C# a bit more, because it's helping me a bit further. But book is the new change was the webcomic a bit too much. I'll start with book and see if it gets traction to the webcomic, comicalize it. To be fair, the book I'm writing is something else than my webcomic. Let me show you what we've got. There we go. I was thinking about changing the about changing this, but yeah, we are still making the comic book. We're still making the webcomic. The webcomic itself is actually made on. It's going to be made on the, you know, webtoon and stuff. But I'm writing a book that is like a detectivistic fantasy with where, you know, the detective has a contact with paranormal world generally. So, you know, I want to urban or medieval fantasy, urban, noir urban fantasy with paranormal stuff. So for example, you have, let's say, Anubis or like other characters, but those characters are more humanized than godlify. You have demons, you have, you know, shadow people, and generally like some folklore stuff, yada yada yada. So I, you know, I want to probably make a series out of it, but for now I'm making a comic book that just kicks out the comic book. I'm making the book that is kicking off the whole story. Like, I'm going to just leave it open-ended, maybe just to see how the traction is going to go. If people are going to like it, cool. If not, I might not really continue it. We'll see. I'm going to release it through Amazon though. So a lot of world building, yeah. I mean, it's already built. That's one of the ideas I've been cultivating for a while. Of course, the idea of Davis's world has been cultivated for a really long time, because I started actually working on it when I was in fourth class of primary school. So you can, and now I'm 25. Back then it was what, 14? Yeah. So I've been working on that for a really long time. And it's still like getting built upon. Like that world has already, like, you know, hierarchy, like whole history, you know, sequels, prequels, main stories, side stories, you know, characters that have higher meaning, characters that have less meaning, etc. Like the entire, you know, the entire thing working out with the whole world. That's actually something I've been working for a really long time. I think I can already say the name of the story I'm writing the book out of. Like, Detective Souls, because that's how it's called, has been something I've been working for a while. I've had that idea in 2022, around September, when I was actually, you know, leaving my home, you know, moving out from parents for like half a year. The world building is the most fun of the things I wrote. Story arc, planning and such is a bit harder to get down. Are you writing it in third person, first person, or jumping between character first person? I'm actually writing like in third person with a, like, you know, it's noir, so like, you know, it like one of those narrator kind of things, you know, and filthy world. Like I've actually went for like very stereotypical noir story. Well, yeah. I've even Sin City with fantasy monsters, yeah. Kinda. Actually, kinda. But it's like as if the prohibition never ended, because noir can, you know, work on a very specific way. Sin City actually had a bit more how to say this, more better, like more our times way I think. If I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken. I think Sin City is like typical noir too, but because like noir itself is like saying that the world stopped at times of prohibition. So mafias, etc., like this kind of thing. But the general idea is that those are times of prohibition. So, but like, you know, I've pushed in, so it's like 2024, for example. Sin City is like the definition for noir for me. Yeah. It's a really cool movie. It's a really cool movie. Sin City is a really cool movie as a noir movies. To be fair, you don't really see much. Does your main character have a power? No spoil if it evolves, but what is his starting kit power-wise? Nothing. He gets a rapier casted from holy relics that his parents were collecting, since both of his parents were mediums. Because he used to fence. But I'm planning on giving him more like medium powers. Oh, so artifact power evolving, great. Yeah. I want to give him like more medium powers, like for example just seeing more, like medium wood generally. But I don't want to really give him like, you know, I don't know, like throwing spears of light or something like that. Just a normal guy. I've also had to do like a lot of reading items. History is overpowered in detective work. Is medium related. Yeah. Is the rapper Reaper Reapers with a rapier? What the fuck? That's actually... Jesus. That's actually a tongue twister you've made right. I wouldn't say like giving him reading items history. I would rather say like, you know, seeing things that are meant to be hidden normally for people. Or something like that. I'm still not sure how I want to go about it because I'm planning on giving him those powers like really far into the book, so I still have some time to change stuff. Rapier is one of my favorite sword styles combat-wise. Fencing meets sword is so cool, yeah. Can smell the gators in canals. Let's go. Can smell clowns in canals. Imagine you have that scene where the clown wants to give you big expanding pills. The clown radar, let's go. Bro. That's actually funny. Poor clown poking his head out from the canal, suddenly guy appears behind. Omae wa mou shindeiru. Nani? Poor clown trying to poke his head through the canal, but canal becomes glory hole. So how are you going to promote the book? Are you gonna release chapters to promote, or are you going straight to release when done? Probably I'm going to straight up going to for release when done. I want to release it on Amazon. You know, with that Amazon because Amazon is allowing you to release a book in, you know, softcover, hardcover, and ebook, right? So I want to actually release it like that. Kindle, yeah. Because, you know, generally they're allowing you to self-publish, so you are not going to have the, you know, a lot of different, you know, pay cuts from that. Also, a lot of people are apparently releasing stories like that, and apparently this is even called a $10,000 side gig. So, like, cool, right? And apparently people are actually doing that much, like making coloring books, kid books, just books, you know. Like straight up, I've seen people actually having like Kindle stories, writing like 16 pages and calling it a day and releasing it on Kindle. And people are buying those because those are like short stories hitting certain, you know. AI can generate some fucked up coloring books. Bro. Let's go. Your friendly neighborhood furry coloring book. Buy now. Sounds good. Kids books and content are usually easy way to make money though, yeah. I was actually wondering about making Dr. Seuss like kid books first. I've already got a pen name that actually I'm going to sign with also on my comic book. Hey kids, what's your first song? Yeah! Let's fucking go! Bro. Actually, how about we are going to make stream when we are going to make Dr. Seuss like book? Jerma could do that, why I won't be able to do that? Imagine actually releasing this. But it sounds like 2025 is going to be crazy. Yeah. For me, yeah, sure. By the way, have you heard about that plane crashing? I think it like exploded in mid-air. That's tragic. Oh well. What? Yeah, how? No idea. Like, I've seen some article writing that it exploded mid-air and fell into... it must be a bomb. No idea. Hey, maybe, you know, someone fucked up the... Planes don't explode. True. I don't know. I know that it landed in the water and a ton of people died. I saw something, wasn't it in America? Yeah, it was America. Washington, I think. It landed in the water after the incident. Year of the Snake. Snake is a symbol of rebirth in spirit animal symbologist. And to be fair, I feel reborn. Like, I'm learning C#, which I couldn't get to. I'm writing a book, which I couldn't get to. I'm feeling good. I'm on a second chapter, by the way. I kinda researched a lot how planes work, considered becoming a pilot. Also can understand ATC talk, I see. Awesome, yeah. I feel good. So yeah, actually, we are going to probably finish that, and we are going to make the character, and we are going to start making, and we are going to make a freaking Dr. Seuss like book. We are going to make something funny. It's really easy to make artwork like that too. For those books. It has to be a whole page though, so... But yeah. Well, let's see. To be fair, like, I was... Dr. Seuss, watch out, was gonna be your cat in a hat. Illustrate Alice's adventures in Wonderland. My version of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland would be fucked up. It's public domain too? Hey, let's go. Crow that is your bro? Yeah. To be fair, that's not a bad idea, illustrating Alice's Adventures in Wonderlands. It's just copy and paste text and just illustrating this. Why not? We can try and do that too. To be fair, I'm doing that to also like explore on streams different art styles. Because I'm drawing a lot of anime. I haven't really drew anything realistic for a long time. I might want to draw something realistic on streams soon. But yeah, the general idea is that I want to explore on streams some other art styles too. You know? Realistic than pixel art and back to anime, yeah. Wait a minute. That was exactly the way how it went with my model. Bro. Oh, the other book is Through the Looking Glass. It's also crazy. Ooh. Same authors, Alice. I see. Lewis Carroll. Huh. We might actually do some stuff. But yeah. I might actually go for it. We'll see, we'll see. So, to be fair, for my book, I'm already on page 74. And I have 22,617 words written. And that's chapter 2. Public domain until Disney cheats everyone and take another public domain and copyright it, yeah. It's not that much, yeah, it's not. Like, usually books have around... I mean, okay, a lot of books, have, for example... Oh, progress, that is awesome, yeah. Like, the general idea is that I want to have, like, longer book because I want this book to be... Disney only copyrights the design of the illustration of the characters. Yeah. I don't think they can copyright story that never belonged to them. But like, for example, Winnie the Pooh, Mickey Mouse. Those hit public domain at this point, and the company can't really do much, I think, about it. Like, as long as you are not using the exact design that they have. Only those designs from 60 years before, yeah, only those designs. So like, Willy? Is this how that version of We Know are still copyrighted? Yeah, it was Steam Fairy Willy, something like that. That hit public domain, and the Winnie the Pooh concept. Average words is like 9,000, but that is for novels. For books, 300 to 500 pages is average size, yeah. So probably I'm going to close around 300 pages, maybe 400 pages, we'll see. Not sure. We're on second chapter and I'm planning to have like around 12. But for example, some chapters are going to be shorter than the others. Second chapter takes long time because it has some introduction to some places, some characters. It has some riding around, finding out informations, like building the case, right? Because I want to make that the book is going to be a case. Like a fully complicated case. And those numbers are for adult demographic target, and kids are shorter by quite a bit. Yeah. Like 16 pages, for example. Like Dr. Seuss, I think, has a bit more, but maybe not, because he has like a verse per page, right? And those are like very small books generally. Like for like, lore-wise books are like 60 pages, I think. Maybe 120, something like that, up to 200, I think. Like light novels, not light novel size. Yeah, light novel size. That's how I would call those. To be fair, that idea about the detective souls that I've got actually came from the series from the Polish author Liar, but Jacob Ćwiek. It's about Loki, because it's also connecting, like, you know, different mythologies and religions. So it's about Loki, who got released from his prison and taken as the you know, as the errand boy by angels from Christian mythology. You can call mythology, but I'm going to call it like that. So basically he's running errands, and basically, you know, we meet like other, you know, Scandinavian gods, Egyptian gods. So it's more like supernatural, yeah, kinda. But Detective Souls is like, it's very difficult to say. So basically the main thing is that the world, in a very certain way, got connected, like World of the Living got connected with World of the Dead. So basically there's an interpolation between those two worlds, and that's how this whole thing goes. My fave character was Loki, I mean the trickster, I mean Gabriel. You've read Liar? You've read that? Or you are talking about Supernatural? No? Okay. I thought... Okay, Supernatural, yeah. But yeah, I'm really happy to, you know, work on those books, but I'm feeling like, you know, I'm losing time. I have, like... I don't read many books. I have like a small library. I have quite a nice collection of books. Yeah. There's not enough time in a day, plus sleep is important, yeah. True. But I've been recently struggling with sleeping too much, like... And you know, like how when I'm sleeping too much, I'm feeling bad and I'm, you know, losing, you know, possibility to... I'm losing my, you know, day structure. I don't know. I'm trying to get back to sleeping normally. But recently it just so happens that I'm, you know, falling asleep. After Battle Royale, every single adaptation of that idea seems so boring. Bro, I get it though. I get it. Like, to be fair, there were books that kinda changed my, you know, outlook on certain types of stories. Yeah, I'm going to schedule out my day for structure so I can work on the YouTube hobby and work out and other things without structure. The days just disappear with YouTube and they're like, yeah, exactly. When he described how the guy who closed out his eyes through like 5 pages, bro. What the fuck? What in the actual fuck, Zeg? I haven't seen that book at all. It's in a book, yeah. I've never seen it. Jesus. You don't know Battle Royale? No. I had no idea. So Battle Royale? Yeah. Battle Royale. But yeah, Neo, like, this is how my days are looking. Like, you know, I'm kinda dependent on when I'm waking up. Also, I have the dog. So I'm writing I'm like kinda trying to write the book until I'm getting locked out of ChatGPT. Then I'm, you know, depending on the hour, right? It's like Hunger Games, but brutal. I think like Hunger Games could be better. But it was good. It had one of the better female protagonists, at least in the first book. Like, the more you go into the story, the more difficult it is to actually look into certain characters, but actually the female protagonist was one of the better written female protagonists that you could actually see in media. Unfortunately, we have so much of that slop where someone is trying to write a female protagonist just to have a female protagonist, and you can see that. Like, if you want to write a character, do it good. It's not... No one would have a problem with that, just do it right. You know? Like, I've noticed that a lot of people just have problems with, you know... Like, a lot of media right now is just mass-produced, and it becomes a slop that gets fed to people. Like, when I'm writing my book, I'm actually doing my best to keep things into stuff. Oh shit, I have not seen the new Hunger Games film thing. It felt like a money grab for trailer. To be fair, I've seen people saying that it was put a chick in it and make it lame and gay. Yeah, exactly, like that. It's because of IDE. Like, okay, you mean DEI? Yeah, DEI. Exactly. It's because of DEI. They. It's because of that. But seriously, it's not that difficult to write a character. Like, people are just writing this because they are not spending time on it. Like, I believe it would still be good and fit with everything if someone would just spend some god-fucking time on the writing. I have a hunch that this situation will fix itself with the political wind changing. Yeah, I believe so. Also, I've noticed that less and less people are actually starting to talk about that, and I've noticed that more and more studios are starting to have financial struggles because they were going for DEI and they started to lose fan base, and less people started to buy their games. Will still go bankrupt, yeah, but it's, you know, they've brought this on themselves, and I'm happy with it. I don't mind them going bankrupt. Like, you know, they've brought this on themselves. I don't mind the concept of DEI. There are so many awesome black, gay and such characters, but it just feels so political sometimes, so don't want to support it. I watch to immerse and relax. I like Assassin's Creed games. Yeah, same. I have almost the entire collection. What I need is some... all I need is Mirage, I believe. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Mirage and some DLCs. Otherwise, I have the entire Assassin's Creed collection. But to be fair, Neo, I never played Mirage. Mirage is shit. Straight up. Neither Unity. Unity was bugged out. Was bugged out like crap ton. You were walking and falling under the map in random spaces. There was no first day patch. It was like first 3 months patch. After 3 months, they've just patched only some issues, and the game kinda became playable, but still you were walking and you could see how the NPC starts to get crushed into a disc, falls under the map, and then after like 5 steps grows out of the freaking ground like nothing happened. Or you are like totally hidden behind everything, like, you know, hidden in the hay thing, and out of nowhere guards are seeing you. True, AC series 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations 4, Black Flag, Origins, Valhalla, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Last I played was Odyssey, but started to feel bad with the microtransactions too. I'm telling you, like, I'm just hoping that all those, I'm hoping that those was a shitstorm, yeah. That's true. But I'm hoping that all those fucks that were making all those microtransaction hell for years and were making those shitty games for years, you know, feeding us the slop, are finally going to bankrupt. I'm hoping that out of that, some studios that actually are going to make good games are going to come out, and, you know, game eras are going to actually start to have some good light shined upon. Also, what the fuck, Assassin's Creed Origins is 400 years after Odyssey, and that is the conception of the Assassin's Creed, yeah. That's so weird. Odyssey makes no sense whatsoever. Our creed is over. Time to form a new one. Yeah. Yeah, I hope so too, but a little scared because most games have been in the work for years. Will cost a lot to change things if they are late in development, so might last a while yet. You know what? To be fair, also that's the scene where the AC logo came from. No idea why it's in Odyssey. Yeah. I don't know. I've got confused by Assassin's Creed. After certain, like literally I was watching everything, and I was even watching when people were playing, you know, Assassin's Creed as the series, because I really love that series. But the issues started when... just skip and ignore Odyssey. Yeah. Yeah. But I've straight up stopped watching after a couple episodes of Valhalla. I've literally lost interest. I haven't finished watching people playing Valhalla. I haven't played Valhalla, and I haven't seen Mirage at all. So yeah. But to be fair, Neon, by looking how game developers, you know, the other things, how to say this? When all those game developers from other AAA studios started to actually bullshit on Baldur's Gate 3 because How could they release game without bugs, etc. Literally, they were starting to shit on Baldur's Gate because it had no bugs, the gameplay was really good, the story was really good, there was no slop in the story, the game wasn't a slop, it was just a game. Good game made. And they started to shit on the game, on this, because it was good. Because how could... Also, you can fuck a bear, yeah. Exactly. You can fuck a fucking bear. Deal with it. But yeah. Like, it kinda shows how game developers started to actually look at game making. Yeah, let's just release bugged shit. People are going to buy it anyway. And they started to shit at Baldur's Gate 3 just because it had no bugs, and they started saying things like, oh, now nobody's going to buy our games. Like, people will if you are going to release it without any bugs, if you are going to make the story really good, you know, likable, characters having soul. Like, you can even see when BG3 was kind of woke. But the game was good, so it didn't matter. Yes, but exactly, because here's the thing, Baldur's Gate was made properly. Someone put time and effort into writing, someone actually made it good. Dragon Age the Veilguard combat system seems fun and not incredible but fun enough, but the story turned it into a shitstorm and taking away freedom of choice. Yeah. Yeah. I've played only... I haven't played Dragon Age Inquisition. I've played the one before the game from like 2000 something. I don't know. I don't remember which one that was, but it was the very old one. But yeah, like BG3 was kinda woke. Most of the times DI stuff goes against immersion. Why do we have to deal real world problems of selected very few people in a fantasy game we use for escapism? True, games are made to escape from the reality. Like, we have our own problems, we have problems. Why do we have to sit in and watch like real world problems like still be shown in our games that we use to escape from those problems? Like, I don't understand how they are connecting those dots, you know? Like, if someone is depressed, they are not going to play games where there's, you know, like depression and, you know, certain other topics touched, because it's just going to make them worse. So like, if someone is, for example, experiencing issues and they are want to sit down, escape from their problems, and they sit down to the game and they are experiencing the same fucking problems in the game that they used to escape from them, it's just affecting them even mentally. It's like, you know, like, it's literally like messed up thinking. Yeah, somebody's disabled and don't want to play a wheelchair character in game 2. Exactly. Like, wait, what the fuck? Like, straight up. Like, Rainbow Six Siege released the character that is actually disabled and is on a wheelchair. Let me tell you what my friend who's paralyzed after a car accident weighs down for several years now and bind to a wheelchair said when he actually, you know, saw that character. This is an actual quote for a person. Yay, now I can be useless in game 2. So like, do you understand like what kind of concept that is? It all feels like a conspiracy, like with how game journalism has also been boosting and writing certain games. It all feels like a underground mafia. No, it's just because game journalism is dying, and they are doing that because game companies are paying the journalists to actually give them good ratios. Like all the ratings are bought. You don't believe those ratings. They are just bought. Because they are receiving those games for free, they are receiving money for writing good rating and stuff. You don't want to believe that. Also, I understand that there are ugly women wanting representation in games, but the audience doesn't. Yeah. They are too afraid being critical because the studios will bring their games to rate to other places. True. Also true. But also they are getting paid. They are not going to get paid if they are going to shit on their game, and they are paying for good ratios because they know they are releasing shit, and this is like never-ending cycle. True, however, there is one cool character in a wheelchair that popped in my head from Hunter x Hunter, but it is also a bit different, so there can be good representation. That's actually what I'm saying. The issue is that there's way too much very shitty representation. Also, Charles Xavier? Fuck man! Fucking Charles Xavier? Like... Exactly. Like, seriously, dude? The issue is representing bald guys too? Fuck yeah, I'm getting representation. See? I'm bald, he's representing bald people. My man. Fuck yeah. I didn't fucking ask for anything like that. But yeah, like straight up, dude. Like, you know, just jokingly, right? But seriously, it's about how like those things are rarity. Maybe not as rare anymore with some things, but the issue is with how you are representing those things. It's like people don't fucking care if the character is Chinese, Japanese, or any other Asian or black. Nobody fucking care. Nobody. Straight up. Like, actually nobody cares about that. Like, straight up, what people care about if those characters are written well, if they have soul, if they are relatable, if they're actually playable, if someone wants to play a story with them. Look at first game, you know, the Life is Strange. It talks about it's a story about where DMC is a lesbian, but the character is so relatable still, even if you are not, you know, member of LGBTQ. Like, you see the struggles, you see how the character changes over the story. You know, was that there are some really badass disabled people in games. I don't think she's a lesbian at the first game. No, it was mentioned in first game. Like, it was mentioned that she had a thing to the blue-haired girl. Her friend is lesbian. Was it? Then maybe I've missed the thing. But still, the friend that is lesbian has some story. Like, I know, like, I've seen that game from a gameplay and some time ago, But all I know is that Life is Strange first game actually had all characters well written. Even a fucking janitor that was just somewhere on the side, like episodic character. Like that's the thing, right? That's what I just wanted to say. Like that just explains the fact that you know that like they are not making the blue hair girl is the lesbian. I see. Yeah, she was cool, actually. I'm not sure what was her name. Chloe? She's hot. Yeah, she's hot, but actually badass and cool. Yeah, Chloe. Yeah, okay. But it's not that she's lesbian that make her cool. Yeah, exactly. Because nobody fucking cared about this detail. Like, straight up. Because it's just a person. What made her cool was the story and her personality that made her cool. Like, straight up. The way how she was written, the story she went through, the changes in her personality that she experienced while while the game story was pushing forward. That's what made her cool. Like those things are not personality traits, like straight up. And I feel like when those characters are written like that, they are written as if those are personality traits. Also, Arcane is pretty woke too, still really good. Yeah, because the characters are written properly. Like, again, like people are saying it's woke. Yeah, you can say it's woke because it's a good description, actually. But again, like a lot of that has a lot of like negativity to that. But people don't understand that Vi and Kate chemistry, yeah. Even in games they've had a lot of chemistry. But again, like straight up, people connect a lot of negativity to wokeness in media. You can do that, but you can do that properly. I'm just glad they didn't make Jace gay, yeah. I think Tariq would be gay when they're going to have him. He feels like that. Also, that blonde-haired mage, I don't remember his name. Tariq Ezreal chemistry. Yes, Ezreal. Yes, exactly. Tariq plus Ezreal chemistry. That's like, you have perfect chemistry between characters. But that means that the characters were well written in a certain way that fits. Like I think Riot confirmed Ezreal to be gay. Not sure about Tariq, but I think Tariq is confirmed. But still, like, you know, Tariq is so obvious, yeah. Or a stuck-up nerd for that matter, yeah. So, it's... Again, the main issue now with media, in animated series, movies, games, everything. Oh, my other message didn't go through. Yeah, I think it didn't. It's okay though. But it's just straight up, like, just done because, I don't know. I don't even have a clue. Like, I'm watching a movie, and I literally, like, I was watching a horror movie with my mom, and she had way better ideas than actual movie. like, my mom would be a way better writer than people who actually have jobs as writers. And yet those people have those jobs. Like, you can actually determine if someone... Super mom, yeah. My mom loves horror movies. She loves horror movies. Especially paranormal stuff. Well, nepotism is a thing as well, and then the DEI hiring practices. Kinda, yeah. Sometimes I feel like if I would, for example, like... Sometimes I'm thinking about, like, writing myself as ROAs and just, you know, fuck this shit. Because I believe with all that, you know, DEI hiring practices, I would for sure get job way faster. Like, straight up. I'm just, you know, just by how it all looks like. I know it wouldn't change shit, but yeah, I'm I wouldn't feel alright. True, don't know how much it helps over here in Europe. Yeah, I mean, Norway, like Scandinavian countries are very, you know, DI-like too. They are in their, you know, forms, they are asking what is your gender, what are your pronouns, what sexuality you are and stuff. So stuff are slowly starting to flow in, which sucks because it doesn't make any sense. Like, at this point I feel I'm not receiving a job just because I'm not LGBTQ. Like, sometimes it feels like that. I know it sounds wrong, but sometimes it feels like this, you know? It's just this weird sour feeling, you know, that this is how it looks like. Of course, I have merit-based stuff is always better, yeah. And in Poland especially, exactly. True, I'm in Denmark, it did come through, but mainly in the capital, it is a thing that's really in the countryside or minor cities. Sometimes when I'm trying to apply, also giving preferential treatment for minorities is also racist. True. True. I have to apply for some jobs. Still. Have you updated your LinkedIn? Yeah, I think so. If I remember correctly, I did. But didn't get anything. I'm not sure if I've updated my LinkedIn properly. I don't know how to do that properly, to be fair. Like, they are also requiring like what university you finish. I didn't finish any university. I can't put in my school in there because that's technical college. It's not a school that LinkedIn allows you to put in. If I would know how to properly update the LinkedIn, I would do that. You've helped me update my resume, which actually gave me responses, which means that works. That's good. That's good. I think I would have to, you know, look up, apply, I don't know. I'm wondering how am I supposed to properly apply through LinkedIn too. Like there are just no one is responding. I don't even know if my application went through. I don't know nothing. It would be cool to at least get any info, like, oh yeah, now we've moved on to with someone else. At least I'm reading that, oh, they've seen my resume, they've declined it, cool. And not like, I'm going to apply to hundreds of jobs, 50 is going to, out of nowhere, start like asking me to come into the, you know, come for a talk, right? Because that makes no sense whatsoever. Minority that is in or woke does change with the times. Maybe one day mental illnesses become woke. I would imagine autism gets their first. You can see your applications, and if it shows that it's not active and they have written to you, then it's denied. Okay. That makes sense. I have to look into LinkedIn and maybe ask, you know, look around how I can update, how I can work out my LinkedIn to make it look better. Alrighty, folks. Actually, we're streaming for 3 hours already. We've had another 1 hour talk on the thing. I've had really cool talk. Thank you for, you know, touching topics like that with me, and hope none of you like take any offense to that, like what I'm saying, because I think that we are talking at certain point on about very, you know, yeah, like the so-called pedosexuals who even didn't want to accept. Yeah. Do you have until mid-March to get a job? No, I just want to find a new job. My current contract is until around summer, but I'm until like mid-March I'm supposed to be on sick leave. At least I hope I'm going to have extension like that, and I want to find like a way to sustain myself. A better job, that is. No worries, if I disagree, is no need for hate or harass or stop watching. You're entertaining, so I watch. It is not personal. Yeah, like I'm trying to make it just so everyone would be able to express their opinion on certain things. I accept people's opinions, and if you know, I expect that other people would accept also my opinion as my opinion, right? Like we might not, you know, agree on some things, but I'm hoping that, you know, despite those small disagreements on certain topics, because I'm never, you know, hoping anything bad, I never mean anything bad on any topic, you know, it's just, you know, for entertainment. Treat each other with respect and don't take everything personal, and the world could get far. Yeah, like this kind of thing. We all have our own opinions, we all have our, you know, points of views. Like I have my point of view, like, you know, those certain things are making media and content for me not entertaining whatsoever. I'm starting to get bored over time. And you know, just generally, you know, I see a solution like write it better, and some other people are going to have it, you know, have different opinion, different solutions, etc. I hope everybody who disagrees with me stabs the little toe in the foot of a God damn it. But yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, generally we're like, I just want to have wider variety. Oh, you evil! Yeah, I just hope that we are going to have possibility to just talk about wider variety of topics. You know, because we can talk about manga, we can talk about anime, games, any animated series. You can tell me those things. Again, like, there are no restrictions what we can talk about. Besides, like, very political views. Like, oh, which side are you on? Who are you voting on? No, that's not a thing I want on the streams. Because those things are only causing arguments. But like talking about, for example, like that, you know, like, oh, I've played that game, this game is bad, and give examples why this game is bad. Have you played this game? Like, if I've played this game, I can give if I liked it, I can give counter arguments, and then we can actually have like a, you know, a normal adult discussion. But you know, I know that we are on the internet and a lot of people are going to be, oh, he doesn't agree with me, he doesn't have my point of view, dislike, unsub. Have you filed your taxes yet? No. I haven't. I'm still waiting for the document about my taxes. My company is filing taxes for me, but I have to go on the adult talk. Yeah. Adult talk. Not the taxes, yeah. Taxes. I hate taxes. But thank God they've made it easier here to file taxes. Now you are going on the government website. Go to special like tool for filing taxes and just fill in stuff, and it automatically, you know, calculates how much you owe or how much you're supposed to receive from the country. Still better than going by foot or bus, yeah. Yeah. So that's way easier now. Back in the days, over in Poland, not that long ago, because like I've barely slept through that. Back in the days when I was like even 16 or 17, you've had to print out a document, make your tax here, just have to click OK on website, yeah. It's kinda like that, yeah, kinda like this. But you have to fill in stuff. I think it saves. I think if I go now and look, it's going to be saved how much I earn, and I'll be able to just hit OK and get everything done. Responsible government is not so bad. Go with the times and evolve with technology, yeah. Here is autofill, yeah. I think it's also autofill. I'm not sure though, because last year it was the first time I filled it out like that. The thing is that we file taxes once a year, so that's that. And I'm scared because probably I'll have to pay another over 1k to them, so I'll be fucked. I'm hoping that I'm going to get back. I'm going to get money back. I'm hoping for it. But yeah, I'm supposed to get the statement from my company because I was working only for that company. Oh wait, nah, there was 1 month that I have to calculate from a different one. Yeah, like 20 years ago you had to go to the government office to get the paper form and send it by mail, hoping it won't get lost because you get to jail then. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the hope of money back keeps me alive, yeah. Mostly because I would be able to buy my mom a phone. I know how it sounds like. I've bought my mom pearl necklace. Like actual pearl necklace with gold chain. And I've bought her a gold brooch with diamonds on Christmas. Series of books, and like I've generally just buy her a lot of stuff. So I just love my mom and I just want to give her a lot, but you know, sometimes it hurts me because I know I can't buy her everything, you know, with one paycheck, for example. 20 years ago, from what I see, it is still like that in America. I see. I buy adventures for my mom. Oh, my mom actually have some health issues, so it's a bit difficult to buy her, like, you know, adventures, like tickets to go parachuting and stuff. Yeah, she wouldn't be able to do that. She has some physical health problems. The printed out paper, at least, yeah. So, you know, that's that. Like, I wish I could give her more. It's just sometimes I don't have this possibility. And then I have also my things, but I've been sitting down and like, I don't think I have anything expensive, quote unquote expensive, like, you know, there are softwares sometimes that cost a lot that I want to buy, but usually I'm like, yeah, I'm going to buy it because, you know, well, still lots of fun to have had even with physical limitations. Yeah. I have to renew my driver's license, and probably get a car, and I would want to take her to zoo, but she wouldn't be able to walk long. So, but it starts to actually affect her, like she actually starts to struggle driving. So I actually have to renew my driver's license and start to actually drive and be the person who's going to finally drive her around and not the other way around. Oh, don't you have don't you have drive-through zoo where you drive through in a car? No, we don't. That's not good. Yeah. Like she actually, you know, I assume her mom is not even pensioner age. No, she's not. She actually haven't worked for years, decades. I believe she stopped working when I was still in primary school because of health issues. She's got like huge issues with her spine. She, you know, she waddles generally because, you know, because of the pain, you know. In February, she's actually going to go to to like a facility, having some, you know, stuff, you know, some rehabilitations to actually help her. Rehab, yeah, exactly. But like, you know, she won't be at home for 3 weeks. So she's actually going away by the end of February. The delay, yeah. No, don't worry. But yeah, she's going to go away by the end of February and come back in the middle of the March. That's why I'm hoping that I'll be able to, you know, extend my sick leave until then at least. And then most likely come back to work, but still try to find a job and exchange it. Because to be fair, I'm actually hoping to get a job where I could just stay at home and work from home, because I would be able to help her at home generally. Because actually we're in the situation where, you know, my brother, though he lives with us, he ain't really doing much. He doesn't really help. He just sits away closed in his room and he doesn't really care. I'm doing my best to help her, like I'm walking out my dog, you know, I'm walking out the dog. And basically I'm going to take care responsibility of the dog. Though she is telling me to move out, like, you know, I'm like, just I know you will do well. Yeah, helping one's mom is great if it is possible. I would do anything for my mom. Same. She was it's actually kind of cute, but she's always trying to buy us some presents. Those are like some, you know, usually some cheap stuff, but it's always giving me smile on the face when she's, you know, giving me like a perfume giving me a perfume or some, like sets or socks, whatever. I'm just happy. It's kind of cute too. She was doing that. She was always doing that. Even when we were kids, she was always trying to scrape some cash. Yeah, Axe body spray is good. Yeah, like just like random thing. She's always trying to gift us with something. She was trying to do that when we were younger, when we were kids. That's why I'm always trying to buy her whatever she wants. Like, because I know she wasn't capable to do that anytime. She wasn't capable to do that always when we were younger. But, I want to give her, everything that is possible, because actually I was, from the entire family, I'm the closest only with my mom. That's actually kind of sad truth, but yeah. But two of my last 3 exes was crazy for Axe perfume, never told them what it is. What? Seriously? That's crazy. But I have to say, those actually smell nice. Those actually smell nice. Damn, my mom all Giga Chad move, they must never know. Yeah. I have to say, like, my mom is always like, because she sees that I'm kinda struggling living here, she saw how happy I was and, how I was rejuvenated when I was living alone. And she was always like, just move out. I know you've showed us. I was scared at first at the thought that, scared of the thought that you would move out. I wasn't suspecting you to actually, suffice on your own. But, I know that you will do great on your own. And you don't have to worry about me. Because I'm now just sitting here, scared that, if I move out, she would actually struggle way too much. That's a great mom there, yeah. When I was living alone in a different city, she was driving on that way, just with me. I took her to like a really great restaurant. Then for a dinner, we just ate, and I've paid for everything. Like, we just had son and mom day. Like, again, like we had a really fantastic life with her. But I know that she is struggling a bit with some physical health, and yeah, just don't put everything on hold. That would hurt your mom more. Do what you can do and remain happy, yeah. Like, strive up, like, more like get happy. Yeah. But to be fair, with my brother's situation, for example, it's also a very specific situation, because he's Like he, for the majority of my life, he was literally just saying things just to hurt me, you know? He's very bossy, he's like, despite we are adults, he's always using the same argument, like, you are fucking younger than me and kind of thing, you know? Even though it's only 3 years difference, and like, I'm 25, is he bigger than you? No. Like, you know, we had so many fights, I'm pacifist. And he's like very manipulative, and then I don't see how he orders you around. I'm way too soft, I'm pacifist, I don't want to beat anyone. Inferiority complex, yeah, he was kinda cultivating this inferiority complex. And he's constantly cultivating this. When I had the possibility, he was like, you don't have to start physical fight. Yeah, but anytime we're arguing, he's always like doing everything to, you know, get on my mental. He says that, you know, he nullifies all my issues, you know, my depression, my everything. He says that nothing, like, that I have no fucking idea what even depression is, etc. Knows where your buttons are. See, the thing is that those are not even my buttons. The thing is that it's just puny and kinda irritating that he's, like, you know, getting the stuff on my thing. I know where I could hit his buttons, but I know that the moment I would start talking about that, he will like start, you know, threatening to kill himself or start actually punching me, you know? Like that's the kind of situation that is. It's the moment where I'm just, you know, going through the talks just to go through the talks, and I don't care about what the talks are about. I'm just like, yeah, you know, I'm just agreeing with whatever he fucking says, because if I say something that he might not like, it's just going to start an argument. And whenever I'm trying to achieve something, or whenever I have achieved something, he just says that it's nothing, or that it's shit, or anything like that. Like, we went to the same school, we went to the same technical college. I've received technician title. I've received 3 European, you know, papers with EU certificates, you know? I've finished Matura exam. He didn't finish neither of those. And he says that it's not an achievement, that it's worthless, etc. Like, okay, those are worthless, but still, I had to work for those. I was happy achieving those. And just because I was happy in achieving those, and just because, you know, I've achieved something that he didn't really achieve, even though he was trying to he was taking up the exams, it just, you know, shows, like, it kind of, you know, it's true that the first university exam is way harder, but it's a valuable paper, yeah. Someone that knows what depression is would not want others to feel it unless they are constantly a victim in their head, and then they will never improve unless that mentality change. See, the thing is that he always sees himself as a victim, and he says that he deserves everything, even though he doesn't do anything. He's not a victim, he makes victims. Like, you know, like, that's why also my mom wants me to run away, and that's why whenever I come back to home living with parents, I just, you know, I just start to get into that depression. I don't even remember the time I had depression. That time period like erased from my memory. To be fair, I quickly forgot how it is. But when I came back, it like all came back. I have to say, like, he is the source of my depression. I know that. Fast forward like 3 months. Yeah. Like I believe he is like epicentrum of my depression issues. Even though like sometimes he makes like weird moves that out of nowhere he makes like caring moves, and I know that he's my brother, that he sometimes might show it differently, that he and maybe he cares at certain points, certain views, certain idea, but things he does, things he says are like a lot of stuff is contradictory. I still love him like my brother. I still like buy him stuff. For example, for Christmas, still makes, you know, I still think how I can make him happy on things. Still think about stuff because like that's what brother do. But and I believe he still does this, right? But it's this kind of way how. Like I just don't know how to think about it. Like it's okay, cool, we can sit down and talk about some like I don't know anime, about some things, but that's the person for sure I wouldn't like talk about my personal achievements, because I know no matter what I would achieve, no matter what I would tell him, it wouldn't be enough. But it is up to himself to fix him, as long as he has that mentality. Yeah, true. But yeah, like to be fair, Zega, like when I had my better moment, when I was living alone, I was cooking meals for myself, I was doing whatever the fuck I wanted. You know, I had so many different fun activities at home when I had time off. I was like, I've kinda erased those memories, those bad memories, those, you know, I've totally forgot how it is to be depressed. I was really happy, I was very creative, I was, as a matter of fact, I had no issues with forgetting about stuff, I had no issues about, you know, I had no bad days, every single day I was doing something. So there are things where I kinda know what would probably make me happy, but I also know that my current work is also, you can live away but always close to help. Yeah. But you know, the thing is, getting a personal cat girl, like, dude, I would. I fucking would, man. Personal cat girl, let's go. But yeah, that's like, I'm sorry that I'm kind of like venting out my personal life on y'all. I feel like I shouldn't. Most of us would a potato if it wouldn't roll away. JK, yeah. But I understand what you mean. I understand the joke, it's okay. Yeah, I kinda agree. It's just a saying here, yeah. Yeah. It's just, you know, like, I don't know. I have to kind of finally do something. Maybe, you know, maybe get myself into releasing those books. Kinda rethink how to push myself into that, and maybe that would be my source of job, source of work. you know, games, game resources, comic books, whatever I'm doing, like finish a game, yeah, that. Like I have to push thing. I have no really fantastic moment where I can sit down and just push a lot, push everything I can. Venting a bit is fine. A few more brains might be able to help, yeah. But yeah, as Zega says, also finishing a game, right? If I would finish a game, I could release it. That's also passive income. If I would finish a game after, let's say, 3 months, I would release resources from the game, or edit the resources or make new resources and release them as sale, another, you know, passive income. Look at me, made a fortune of $3 with me. Yeah, but you know, it's like you have to build portfolio. Also, people have their thing, you know. For example, if like I'm thinking about making this software for writing, it's too simple, I think. Yeah. Also, it's not locked behind a paywall. But yeah, again, like I've got like 3,000 downloads and 400-500 followers. Yeah, that's a good way to build portfolio. Like 2 more games, and then you can like make a game locked behind a paywall, and you are going to actually receive a lot. And you know what's insane? Like, as long as you have fans, amongst those fans there are going to be people that are going to will to donate or pay. Like you've already probably got a fan who donated those $3, right? The new game I'm planning is a different construction, yeah. I believe it, like I have ideas for games, I have to learn C# to make those games. That's why but also I think if I would sit down and probably try to, you know, write the book, I would probably learn C# and write the book and finish writing the book in the same time. That's why I'm writing the book until ChatGPT is locking me out, and then I'm learning C#, because otherwise I'd have nothing to do. But also I might as well just sit down and start making pixel art of some, you know, random, you know, I don't know, maps, and then make tilesets out of those, and then I can throw that shit into RPG Maker thing, and I can also do that, you know. So like that's, you know, I have to also work on the game I'm making with a guy. We've talked a bit. I'm now going to, you know, what's hard to find? What? Tell me. Sounds smart, learning things, just keeping it up. I could learn something from that. I love learning, it's just I suck at keeping up the process. Base assets, like base character animations with a specific character. Oh, I would sell those. That's what I want to sell. Like character animations, style sets, like etc. But like bases. Yeah, exactly. Like those are the things I want to sell. Like, I don't want to sell like straight up already made characters. I want to make them as the references in the sets, but there are going to be bases in my folders, so people can customize them, draw over their design. Yeah, because why would people want to have already made character? That makes no sense. Like, of course people will want to customize them, right, to their own designs. I agree, there's way too many, you know, there's way too little of those. I would for sure make animations for those. To be fair, when we are making those characters, proper ones are expensive, yeah. I might get like mid-range price, but really good ones. Like $20 for 5 animations. Ooh. Oh shoot. But to be fair, 5 animations is a lot already. Well, Davis, I gotta hit the bed. Have a really early morning tomorrow. But it was nice hanging out, chatting. See you next time. I catch you. See you next time, Niels. See you next time. Thank you. There's some free ones, but they are kind of bad. Yeah. I have to figure out the base and then, you know, draw animations for those. That's how it gotta be done. Alright, folks. I'm going to also wrap up. We're streaming for almost 4 hours. I'm peckish, I'm going to eat some nuts. And probably... RPG Maker assets are going good, yeah. That's why I want to sell them. But also I want to make them for other engines and give them... make animations. Like girls with boobas, yeah. But yeah, folks, I'm going to wrap up now. Having some jiggle animations, exactly. With the music, I have no idea. I think it's... again, an effect, or maybe there was a lag. It's live streaming from Chill Hub, so there might have been something on their side. But folks, thanks Zega, thanks Zax for being active chat on Twitch. Thanks Kimo, Shuma, Bad, Skylar, Jaeon, The One, Rengoku, Prakash, and Neo for being active chat on YouTube. And as always, folks, stay creative, and I hope to see you all in the next stream. Take care.